it pains me to make this video because Ebro is one of my heroes in media. But Ebro is becoming deranged and unhinged. It's getting bad, bruh. I was scrolling down my feed, and I couldn't believe my ears, bruh. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I clicked play on a video, and I'm hearing Ebro ask somebody, what did I do? Yo, do you think I deserve to be banned from OVO? Do you feel like, bro, like, can you name something that I did to deserve Drake not liking me? I said, no, I couldn't. No. I couldn't believe this was what I was hearing. This is not possible, bro. Nobody is this unaware.
You been to any of them?
Have I been to Caravana? Yeah, mad time.
Like any, like,
yeah, I want to go. I went to one.
I hosted an OVO event for Caravana before.
OVO Ebro?
Oh, you ain't never doing that again. Them days are over.
Them days is over.
Over. That ain't happening.
Never touching anything OVO branded, hosted.
I'm not welcome?
Nah.
No.
I thought I wasn't.
I don't think this show is allowed.
You don't think I can clean this up?
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Nah. There's no going back, sir.
I don't know if you can clean this up.
Wait, are you guys saying I did something to deserve to not be associated?
It's not something. I think it might be some things.
You guys think I did some things that deserves not to be invited or to be next to?
I don't think you would be a priority on their guest list.
No, that's not sugarcoating.
But you guys aren't answering the question.
I think yes. I think your critiques and I think your
Aubrey is not inviting you.
No, I'm asking. Do you guys think I've been out of line?
I didn't know. Those are two different questions. I don't think you've been out of line.
Have you done things? Yes.
Yes.
Have you been out of line?
I used the word deserve.
This level of gaslighting, should be illegal. This here triggers me. It brings back my deep-seated trauma, people. For someone to antagonize, attack, harass in the manner in which Ebro has been harassing Drake for the last 15 years, and then ask, have I done something to you? We don't even have to go back 15 years, okay? Let's just go back, I don't know, 2 weeks ago when Ebro said that Drake is a sickness in hip-hop. Does that seem like a music take or does that sound like a personal attack?
It has more than one meaning for sure.
Facts.
But once again, going back to the whole thing, did it get personal? Yes. Was it specifically between Kendrick and Drake? Yes. Drake is not that important. The reason Drake's in this is because he is a sickness in the game. It could have been any artist. It's what Drake represents. We've been saying this for months. People love Drake. They love his music. We love his music. He's beloved. He's not willing to go rip his soul from the bottom and do ayahuasca and look himself in the mirror as Kendrick had prescribed to him. On what song was that? Euphoria? No.
Seems like it's about Drake, but continue.
No, but it's about what the game does to someone who's trying to dominate it.
Right.
That's the moral of the story. A lot of artists have been through what Drake's going through.
Not too many. It's just uncharted territory.
No, see, once again, you guys are missing the point.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. Somebody who's chart chasing, just trying to dominate the game and losing themselves while they're trying to chase the game. You guys are just focused on the battle. You're not focused on the actual sickness.
But Drake's level's never been reached in hip-hop before either.
Right, because nobody's ever had this level of sickness before, where they're trying to be an art. You're trying to dominate R&B. You're trying to dominate hip hop. You're trying to dominate pop. You're trying to have people write your records. You're trying to do all of these things simultaneously. But why, out of all the artists that I've critiqued throughout the years and had opinions of their music, I'm cool with everybody though.
Are you?
I am. I don't. I'm cool with everybody. I've
Skepta just came at you, and that's your homie.
disagreements with artists before.
Uzi,
over things they made that they like, I don't like, or I think it's whack, or they think it's dope. Like, but it's never gone to the level of like, I don't ever want to talk to you ever again.
I think.
Yo! You said that! Yo, I've never seen anybody get attacked or called a sickness for trying to dominate all facets of music. I'm sorry. That used to get called, yo, he's diverse. That used to get called, he's multifaceted. That used to be a compliment, trying to dominate all genres and be the biggest artist possible. But when Drake does it, he has a sickness. Now, there's some of you guys who may agree with this, and that's not the point. Like, listen, my point is not to argue if he's right or wrong. Some of y'all believe Drake has a sickness. Some of y'all don't. But regardless of if you believe it or not, you would have to say it's pretty ridiculous to ask yourself why somebody don't like you after you say they are a sickness. That's not a musical take. That's a personal attack on their character. They are a sickness is crazy. So, yo, I think it's time. Yo, bro, be okay with your decision. Yo, some people, yeah, I don't like Drake. I'm gonna stick by it, and they're cool, and they're cool being biased. They're cool not being objective. Yo, DJ Head has said, I don't like the dude. I don't, bro, I'm Team Kendrick. I'm gonna be biased. And people respect him for doing that. You try to be as anti-Drake as possible and then say, man, I don't understand why he don't like me, man. But I've critiqued other artists in the past, and you haven't critiqued somebody as much as Drake, okay? Now, Ebro will say that Drake fans are not hip-hop because they critique him and they critique his stances. Now, the other dude will say, that Drake fans are a part of a cult. And I'll say, ever since this battle, I think both sides are a part of a cult, right? But two things aren't mutually exclusive. They can be a part of a cult, but still very justified to hate you for claiming that Drake has a sickness.
2025, a lot of fandom has turned into damn near cultism. And it goes beyond just music. Like, people see no wrong in their favorites, right? No matter who their favorites are.
Right.
And in this particular battle, a lot of people's identities are wrapped up in their fandom. People that are pro-Drake don't like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of people talking about how Drake got bodied last year.
Right.
And because we were front-facing and having those conversations, we can identify Ebro, we can identify Low-Key, I guess me to a lesser degree, and certain people are never getting over that fact.
Everything you're saying is facts. I'm not even talking about certain people. I'm talking about Drake. I'm not talking about people who are fans. I'm talking about studied craftsmen who are great at contributing and understand what this hip-hop shit has been since its
conception.
Yes. Like, I'm not just talking about rando fans on the internet, bro. Listen, a lot of these fans and a lot of people on the internet, y'all don't even love hip-hop like that. You're just fans of an individual. We are having hip-hop conversation about something that has literally saved our lives, put food on people's plates, and is a culture that has been an inclusive culture of all different types of ideas and music and expression and all of these things for 50 years, man, or plus.
Right.
Like, we're talking about something that we love and care about. I'm not just talking about comments and fans and trolls and all this other bots and all this other stupid ass shit. We're talking about, and even during the whole rollout, and I hate going back to the beef, but guess who keeps bringing the beef up? Who said we wasn't gonna be talking about this summer, but guess what the we're talking about, man? So we're not supposed to bring that up either? We're just supposed to ignore. Right. We're supposed to act like these things don't happen because you're popular? Come on, man, that's whack, B. Yeah, you're not doing a service for hip-hop. Hip-hop has been great this long because we have a checks and balance system.
Genuinely likes you. But every conversation I do see about hip hop media that critiques Drake, OVO, just as a whole, whatever, it's always, Head, me, you, Elliot, a couple people that are always in that conversation of we don't give him a fair shot.
You guys are Drake haters.
We're Drake
to the
haters.
world. Two people.
I've been loving Drake since the
Listen, I'm not.
Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying the
I've
narrative.
supported endless songs for this guy.
I have too. I'm just saying the narrative of what I see a lot, because I do see that a lot. Our names are thrown in those conversations a lot about us not being fair, us being biased, us always
even now today, right?
Yes, even today.
No. Right now today, I'm still gonna support Drake music.
Yeah.
Ebro says, I still support Drake music. I'll still, as if he's doing Drake a favor, as if it's not his job. Ebro is the head of hip hop at Apple Music. It's his job to curate playlists that people like. It's his job to give the fans the new Drake songs. Ebro, I'm not sure if he's still the program manager at Hot 97. It's his job to curate a listening session that's enjoyable and consumable by the audience. It's his job to give the fans Drake music. But he would have you believe, oh, he's doing them a favor. And this is why, bro, we really point to why the culture of gatekeepers is so dumb and it has to go, bro. This man, as a program director, is talking about playing Drake music as if he's doing Drake a favor by playing his music, as if it's not his job to do it. Now again, you take people like this and imagine the agenda, imagine the biases, imagine the vendettas all mixed into one, and imagine how many people music is not getting played, right? Because they could probably afford, and it will probably go unnoticed if, let's say, the baby isn't played for 2 years. It'll probably go unnoticed by his bosses because they're not checking for the baby. If Drake ain't played on the radio for 2 years and he done dropped nothing but hits, oh, they come to check about that. So for the most part, you can't really avoid not playing Drake. So Akademiks would also get wind of this, and Akademiks would also offer up some heavy critiques of Ebro as well. And here's what Akademiks have to say in regards to Ebro.
Live on Drake. The idea of everything y'all have said, why do you give a f? You say he's a sickness to hip hop. Why do you give a f about what he does? Let me tell you this. You never get to number one in entertainment without your haters being your biggest supporters. These niggas claim Drake lost, but care so much about what he does. Who have you heard say this the most? He need to take a year off. He need to take a year off. He need to take a year off. He need to take... Why are you so focused on him? I don't see his fans saying that. His fans want more music. The people who like him ain't complaining. It's the people who claim they don't like him or claim he's a cancer. The problem here is this. All of these guys, they like to point the finger, whether at Drake or whatever. We're all in media. At the end of the day, one of the reasons why Drake is always good for the ecosystem, Drake gives us shit to talk about. Your favorite artist, he doesn't give you enough music. He doesn't give you enough drama. He doesn't give you clickbait shit. He don't give you enough shit to talk about clearly. Because after he disappears and he goes on tour, you stop talking about him. You then start getting on the guy who lost the beef, and now you're mad at him because he's still talking about the beef. Why don't you say, what is the winner doing? Huh? The real reason why Drake won't lose the war is because the people who campaigned against his loss and demise can't seem to find anyone else to replace their insatiable appetite to create headlines, clicks, and conversation pieces. We're going to talk about Drake no matter what. Yo, this last song, is it popping or not? Nah, I don't like it. Nah, I think Drake falling off. It's always a conversation with Drake. It's cool. When you're number one, they're supposed to talk about everything about you. That's how it goes. But it defeats the purpose of what y'all were claiming in the get-go. He's a cancer. He's a sickness. He lost. He this. In the history of any sport, have we ever covered the loser like this? Let's care about what the loser is saying now. No.
I agree with Akademiks in terms of Ebro is obsessed with Drake. is an unhealthy obsession, and he has for sure done enough to where Drake would take things personally. Now, regardless of if you think what Ebro was saying is true or not, this is not what this is about. It's about, okay, for example, okay? That's like looking at somebody who's, like clearly bigger, and you're calling them fat online consistently. You probably is telling the truth. There probably is fat, but you can understand why they might not like you, right? You could probably understand why they don't like you, right? So Ebro, to his base, he's cooking Drake. He's telling the truth. Drake is a sickness to them. But to then say, I don't know why he has an issue with me, bro, you say he's a sickness. Now, I disagree with Akademiks when he says that Kendrick Lamar don't drive the conversation or he don't move the numbers or the needles. That's wrong, right? Make a video about Kendrick Lamar on YouTube is getting views, okay? So people love to hear about both Kendrick and Drake. I don't feel like numbers or the views being driven or the needle being pushed is exclusive to Drake. Kendrick Lamar also drives the needle as well. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out how T Grizzly Auntie's killer just had a shocking update in court that shocked me. And I'll be real, I predicted that this case was a slam dunk. Well, I was wrong. Click on this video right here to find out how I was wrong about this case being a slam dunk and where the case is currently at. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.